16-15 here, and it's the Gamers Lounge Summer Cup Losers Bracket. So sad. And it's actually Friends Gaming versus Known4. It's a best of one. Loser goes home. Winner moves on through their Cinderella story of the Losers Bracket sort of thing. And if we look at the bands, TA's banned first by Friends Gaming, which is interesting. The other bands are pretty standard. Gyrocopter does make it through the first round, so he will be seeing that Gyrocopter picked up, unsurprisingly. Now, both these teams, I have casted, I think, multiple games for both these teams, so it'll be hard to see one of them have to go, but both of them have put up fights in the games I've seen, and it's kind of crazy. Like, these two teams, they seem to be doing pretty well. They're both in the loser bracket. One of them is going to end up going home. And now a Skyreth Mage, first pick for Friends Gaming. Now, I got some insider knowledge on this thing. It likes to, they've sent it mid before, can I say that? And I think it'll be a support now, but definitely that's a comfort pick for one of their players. And how do I know this? Because I was in a scrim at the end of Skyreth Mage, and oh boy. Yeah, he picked that. My team fed, I'll just say that, and that was the reason for our unfortunate defeat, but yeah. Skyreth Mage is gonna be the pickup. I do realize that he has some weird, like, dark spots on his face that I never realized before. Like, are those like markings, or what are those? I've never noticed those. Those are weirding me out right now. Now, Skyreth Mage, I don't think you had to pick this first, though. And I think with a Gyrocopter, he's definitely a hero that plays pretty well against Skyreth Mage. Just because flat cannon, a few shots of that, and he's not even targeting Skyreth Mage. Skyreth Mage is already below half health. Result. And the Wyvern pickup for Friends Gaming. Good against the Gyrocopter. He's a BKB carrier, so it's good at isolating him with a BKB, piercing, stun, disable of sort. And as well as the fact that you got Cold Embrace. Now, Cold Embrace is kind of dangerous. If you use it and he has a Rocket Barrage, he can walk up to you and just Rocket Barrage you and call down you, and that's the end of you, to be frank. There's nothing more to it. It's just Rocket Barrage and call down. Your heal is pretty insignificant compared to that. The Rubik Band now, I see. Winter Wyvern, pretty good steals. Skyreth Mage is pretty good steals as well. Darkseer Band coming out for Known4 is actually good against Gyrocopter. And Tel's just outrunning those two heroes. Their stuns are unreliable for chasing down a hero like Darkseer, and then they just have slows. A good Ice Shards can catch a Darkseer out of position, but they obviously don't want to have to deal with the potential Darkseer wall, vacuum wall combo with the Wyvern as well. Very strong. If you get a Phoenix as well, you can't really get a Phoenix in that draft. It's not gonna fit, but Wyvern combos and synergies as well with heroes like Darkseer and with Phoenix. So those are two potential offlaners when you pick a Wyvern up. Now, Bloodseeker band. People were talking about how overpowered Bloodseeker is, and he's just felt completely insignificant. He hasn't felt like the big, scary pub seeker. Like, he came into competitive scene, and he had like a 30% win rate. That's pretty dreadful for the amount of picks he got. Stormspirit band out. That makes sense. Stormspirit's just a strong hero, and currently the Gyrocopter Tusk Known4 obviously is picking meta heroes. So that is also what they're comfortable with, going with a more standard draft so far. Friends Gaming appears to be more comfortable with going a little bit out of the norm, kind of just going a bit weird, changing it up a bit. Alright, the Phoenix Winter Wyvern, that is the combo. The Darkseer was also an option, but Phoenix Winter Wyvern, incredibly strong combo. You ult somebody, you just Phoenix out immediately. That gets like 2 to 3 heroes in that Winter's Curse. And that's a free egg getting shot off. Now the Shadow Fiend picked up, continues the meta hero picks. I'd like to see Friends Gaming pick up a Lina or something like that. I think that would be... Nope, they pick up a Viper instead. Also strong against the Shadow Fiend, but has a little less impact throughout the game. Now, Dazzle picked up, makes Lina a little less good looking because a Dazzle Shallow Grave to prevent an insta-gib, and then you just heal them up. And you save them, and Lina's gonna be having a tough time, you know. Now, come to see the bans. I mean, it looks like Known4 needs a support, and Friends Gaming will probably need a carry or a mid, depending on if that Viper's gonna be going in the carry lane or the mid lane. Could be a Scarith Mage, mind you, in mid. Who knows? I don't think it will be. I think that'd be ballsy. It would definitely catch Known4 off guard, unless they also know about Friends Gaming's feelings towards that Scarith Mage. And yeah, they do ban a carry, so they do think that Friends Gaming will be picking. Wave King would have been strong. That slow from the ult would be incredibly strong in this situation. And Wraith King is just one of those heroes who a lot of teams comfort pick him. They just like him as a carry. He's pretty reliable. It's nothing. He's always just a decent enough pick, unless there's like an anti-mage or silencer or some crazy sort of mana burn. But other than those cases, like I know like Fnatic's really comfortable with picking up the Wraith King. Just KYX on that, so maybe if they think Friends Gaming is that same sort of thing, and it combos well with their draft. I mean, after Gyrocopter's done with his flat cannon and his cooldowns are up, his potential as just a man-moding carry is a lot weaker than a lot of the others. Same with Shadow Fiend even, after he gets all of this stuff off, and he's not like, okay, but no, we see a Slark being picked up. Slippery hero. Pretty good against Gyrocopters because alt, you can't rocket barrage that. And it's definitely a hero in contrast to Viper that you can get a lot out of without maybe necessarily needing like just straight up bettering like an advantage over the hero. So like Viper, if you play against Silencer, you can't do anything, but you can't really make plays with Viper. Slark is a hero. It has a high skill ceiling and can make. Oh, but no, we see a Silencer, and that is actually very strong against the Friends game. Like if you Silencer ult during like Phoenix dive, his ult. Their Wyvern, they can't get, if they can't get things off, can purge the silence and stuff if timed correctly. That's hard to time, but we could see some troubles if we do that. And that little ringy sound in the background apparently signifies the start of the game, and we see the couriers coming out. Nice courier coming out. Wow! Whoa! Holy! Wow! That's a lot of stats on that Chirpy. And on their side, we got a Wyvern hatchling. Good luck have fun coming out from both sides. We see the early smoke up coming from FG. They know what they want to do. They're going to bait out Rebels on that Slark. Active Vengeful on your Viper. Tromzor on you with your Wyvern. Overdose on Skyrath Mage. And Nino. Apologies on pronunciation. On your Phoenix, who's probably going to be offlaning. Meanwhile, for Known4, we got Poe on your Silencer. Lelouch Lamperouge. Wow, that was terrible pronunciation. Apologies. On your Dazzle. Super Rudy on your Gyrocopter. Mid lane, we got Jojo on your Shadow Fiend. And Abelolo. Abalilo? I have no idea on your Tusk. Jeez, names, please. Now, we already have an engagement. The smoke comes out, but the slow and Gyrocopter getting off that rocket barrage, just dealing out a little early damage on the Slark, but there's just too many on the side of Friends Gaming. It looks like they will get the kill, the poison damage. Yes, it will end. Super Rudy, and now They seem to be going on the dazzle, and they see him through the trees. Will they dive him? No, they decide against it. They do not feel comfortable doing that deep dive. And who gets the runes? Phoenix gets one rune. Shadowfiend gets the other. It'll be a slight advantage for him in the mid lane on XP, but gold-wise, yeah, Viper should be ahead as a result of acquiring that first blood. The Phoenix against Silencer probably should be able to he got the E first though, so he won't be able to successfully zone out too much. And since you know he got a null tally first, which is normally a core build, but he maybe feels the extra right click potential coming out from that will make a difference. I think we already see a D word coming out from FG. They're very coordinated in their rotations, and they're dropping the wards down, and they're gonna have a large vision advantage over Known4 in this early part of the game. They also blocked the camp with a nice sentry right there. So I don't know if we will see a D word coming out from Known4. But it looks like with the 2-1-2s, you won't need to have a D word because you don't need to pull. You just need to keep the creep equilibrium. All set and ready, and we already see Silencer zoning out the Phoenix. He outright clicks the Phoenix even without the W active, and when he gets the W at level, oh yeah, he is level 2. He should be picking up that. Oh no, he doesn't. We may be seeing Silencer attempting to make Phoenix expel some health and mana with the use of the Q, but wow, you're just seeing the damage differential between Phoenix, a hero who isn't exactly tanky for strength heroes standards. You know, top lane, we see that this dual lane is actually kind of being partially successful in the farm department. Like, Tusk is tied with the Slark in the safe lane, so it's going well. Meanwhile, mid lane, we see that Viper, yeah, is getting started down right now. He wasn't able to control the creep wave, so now it's on Shadowfiend's side. We'll see if he can pull it a bit back to his side, but he doesn't want to face a Shadowfiend on that high ground. Getting 2 raises off on Viper early on when he doesn't have enough points in that corrosive skin for it to make a difference could make it hard for him, but now back on the right side of life. But meanwhile, Silencer ganking the mid lane. The courier, he has nothing coming out in that courier, but you may see Silencer attempt for a long chase onto that courier somehow. I don't know how he predicts where its movements are. Maybe we'll be looking to gank. No, he's just running now. This is free time for the Phoenix to get some levels. Only level 1 right now. The dual lane top is having better levels than him. Now we see some flat cannon harass coming out onto the Phoenix. And so far, lanes look favorable for Known4 after that first blood. Silencer, the only issue is that he wasted a lot of time rotating all the way top and taking the slow sidewalk back. His gyrocopter's farm hasn't been entirely impacted. We see that he has 12 denies. Meanwhile, top lane, we see Tusk will be able to pick off the Winter Wyvern, and now Dazzle looks to be the sacrificial lamb. Shallow Graves at the last second, looking to get a few buddies low. He's just accepting death. No, not yet though. Not yet. Not soon enough. And now we see a leap from Slark. He's gonna try to get out of there. He has Snowball ready though. Yeah, Tusk will snowball on the Slark, Repulsa, and that's gonna be a total of all 3 members of that tri-lane top lane will be going down. This Tusk couldn't be asking for a better offlane currently. He's 3-0, has his bottle, 4 minutes into the game, 900 gold in the bank. It's the start you want. You're leading the game in net worth, and now Shadowfiend, he wants that DD, he wants that double damage, he wants to be able to harass that Viper even more, give him a more miserable time. Like, what is he? Is he building tranquil boots, or he might be just hard rushing the mech? Kind of an interesting build-up. Looks like he'll be going in Aquila, and he's definitely going to mech. He has 2 Iron Branches and a Ring of Regen. Definitely looks like a mech start. And the phase boots coming out from the gyrocopter in the bottom lane. Yeah, doing pretty well so far. Known4, unfortunate wander into the entire 5-man roster of FG at that level 1 start, but they have made a recovery. And yeah, so you're forcing Phoenix to use spells that it. I always get confused about between. I feel like I said it's like she, it's a bird, it's he, I don't know. It. And yeah, look at that. Oh, you come back, that silencer, and he's gonna be able to get a solo pickoff on that Phoenix. That's some free brains for Poe, the Kung Fu Panda. And well, that is something I had not considered, is that the activating when you're silenced top lane, Slark getting healed by that cold embrace. He will leap away successfully, but he may be forced to go back again. He has, oh, there's 4 top. Tusk, calm down, you madman. He will get a kill, but it will cost him his life, it looks like. Unless bottling up, snowballing in, Slark has to be careful about this. He will go down as well. Abelalo getting healed up. We're looking for the shallow grave potentially, and Neno will go down as well. No shallow grave coming off, unfortunately. 4 seconds on cooldown. So very close, but once again, that's a mega kill streak going for this Skyreth Mage. But is it worth it in the end for this Tusk, who is just completely snowballing out of control? We'll see. He's be picking up maybe a drum next. He's gonna be tanky, fast. You won't be able to outrun this guy. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, your Gyrocopter continues to free farm. So, FG, Bastard side, when this Mech Viper comes online, they probably will have to rotate together and fight or something. No, he needs boots, man? Yeah, okay, he's gonna have boots. He can't be hired rushing a mech. That'd be incredibly ballsy. But you see Silencer going for those Tranquil boots. I've been seeing that pickups on this tournament now. Snowball in onto Abelalo. He's only level 5 and he will go down. Doesn't even need a Walrus Punch for that. Winter Wyvern. Tromzor looks to be going in. Maybe pull out a little bit of harass. We see a TP rotation coming in from the Skyreth Mage. But will it be too slow? He has the slow up. He will catch him. Viper did rotate in, so it looks like there will be 2 going down for the side of Known4, and it's a little bit of a pick-me-up. Unable. Not enough damage on that Walrus Punch. But a good rotation coming out from Activential. He's able to get a double kill for that, and that will speed up that mech timing ever so a little bit faster. And meanwhile, no stacks coming up for Shadow Fiend. He hasn't been doing that, but he does have a lot of last hits. 52, 7 minutes in. Bottom lane though, they do dive on non-Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter is the one who is doing the diving onto that Phoenix, thanks to that Silencer E really just shutting down the Icarus dive's potential of an escape. And now Viper appears to be dressing onto this Shadow Fiend. He's doing pretty alright for fun in a lane like this. Curious how many triple hero Shadow Rays does he have? 17. What a player. Now that tower in the bot lane, it did go down. Did they use the fortify? They might have, but they used it correctly at least. Now we see an invis room being picked up by the Skyreth Mage. So Known4 has to be careful. It's definitely an interesting ward placement coming out from them. It looks like it would be still dewarded by the standard dewards. But now we see Skyreth Mage trying to get the pick off onto the Shadow Fiend. He's dropping low and we see the rays come out from behind the trees. It was blind, but it was glorious. And now, potentially a call down. The Flying Bird duo is in danger of getting engaged on top lane. Dazzle, Tusk, have they gone too far again? Dazzle looks like to be the sacrificial lamb and casualty of the bunch. And this will be a nice little pick-me-up for the Slark, who had a bad start. Oh, Viper could get the last stick off from the poison instead. But still, he's involved in a kill, and that's going to help him. He's 1-3-3. He would like a bit more farm. Just hasn't been connecting so far. A lot of his stuff. Now we see some double raise. No triple raise. He still has the short raise left. And he's faking out the ult. Forces Viper back. Viper has no way to cancel the silencer burn himself. So he's going to be forced far back too now. And now Phoenix looks to be gaining a few hits on the slow on, and he will connect on one, so it will affect the push top lane. Slark and Skyreth Mage are the ones that fall to rotation thanks to Gyrocopter once again. Doing those early rotations like aggressive in TI. Hits that level 6 or 7 mark, is now level almost 9. Hit 8. And it's really strong. This hero he doesn't ever feel overpowered, but he's just so strong. The ability to do that, and now Silencer gets another E off onto the Phoenix, and he's just gonna be abusing this kind of like counter mechanic against the Icarus dive of the Phoenix. Rebolza, top lane on the Slark, is gonna be experiencing some troubles. They're gonna have to be conceding another tower early on. Meanwhile, already used leave, pounce, and whoa, doesn't even get the ulti off. A good combo synergize. Whoa, what am I even saying? It's just a good combo coming out from the Tusk, and now blocking off. And we're seeing Gyrocopter gain off a large amount of rocket barrage damage. The heal, physical damage will hurt the Viper, and now Snowball. Brawler's Punch is a triple kill coming out from Tusk. Now Phoenix is getting blocked off. Icarus dive on cooldown. Not level 6, only level 4. It's an ultra kill coming from a Belilo. This Tusk. Right now, if you watch a game like this, you just feel like he needs to be nerfed. Something needs to be done to him. He's not in net worth, but he's pretty close on that offlane Tusk, and he's seriously just getting out of hand. He's going to become like Mike Tyson's one-punch knockout sort of dude soon. Oh, we see the slow, and now he's going back in. Slark does have an ult. He may have gone a bit too far this time with Belilo, and looks like he will be the one to pay. Yep, Winter's Curse comes out. It's required. That's the only stun they got. And it's a big kill streak coming out for Slark. He needs kill streaks like that. He's falling pretty far behind. Tower deny as well. So, maybe a bit of an overextension coming out from the Tusk of Known4. But they get another tower. It is denied. But just that loss of map control for FG is going to be hurting them. Especially with their lineup, who probably wanted to get aggressive at around the 20 to 25 minute mark. Now we see a Midas pickup 12 minutes in for the support Silencer. He is 4-0. He's been getting those kills on the Phoenix. And he's going to be when you have a Silencer that can convert into a core this early on into the game, and that's pretty much what he can do. And now we see Slark getting solo killed by Shadow Fiend. Jojo pops the Requiem, and looks like he'll go down. He gets the mech. It will be before that Viper can even get the mech. And that's a big issue, you know. Shadow Fiend has Aquila Power Treads, Magic Wand, and all this stuff. Well, Viper's just trying to build. He has the Aquila, but he's trying to build a bear mech, pretty much. And now Tromzor trying to escape. Is going to be able to TP out. And see, they do have a ward in the top, so they do scout out all these rotations coming out from Friends Gaming. But in the same way, Friends Gaming is able to see these very aggressive rotations coming out from Known4. So it's equal, but not equal, because you guys have equal vision on your side of the map. It's not like the neutral area. It's not the river. That is your home that they have vision on. So it's probably a bit advantageous if they're the ones with vision on it as well. You should have vision on your own home. Now Jojo maybe going a bit far. No, they're scared to, with the Tusk there, they're just scared to fight right now. They're going to have to wait for some sort of high ground push. They need their Phoenix to hit 6, though. They can't get off their Winter's Curse Phoenix ult combination if Phoenix never hits level 6. Silencer was a completely, like, perfect pick to counter pick. And now we see Cheese throwing out some bets. And now we see the early Roche attempt, that Tusk Ward, that Medallion. Who has that picked up? Is it the Dazzle? Yeah, Dazzle has the Medallion picked up. And it will be the Roche picked up by the Jackcracker. He's looking to get an SNY. Tusk traps too, but he is silenced up. Silencer ult comes, pops him out. And now this can be a huge call down. And Requiem Souls. It's going to be a double kill for Silencer. Dad connects on everyone now. Silencer doesn't have the silence yet, and already Icarus dive from Nano, so he will be able to escape. He's not level 6 yet, and they're diving him. Tusk, where's your snowball? They don't even need the snowball. Well, Friends Gaming. It's not looking good for them. Slark, though, is cutting the creep wave, so they're going to be unable to push. Now Slark pops the ultimate, wants to escape, decides to go on Poet, realizes the lack of mana, but Dazzle ult comes out, and he will be low on mana. He needs to escape. Purges off everything, and now There are no stuns in time. Rebolza, able to escape. It's not over for Friends Gaming. There is a potential for a comeback. A lot of that net worth is in the Tusk, who is a hero who doesn't scale the best. But what is this? This is going to be the daggone pickup coming from Velilo on your Tusk. It's getting a bit cheeky here. And, well, what can FG do about this? I mean, Winter Wyvern has to be careful about who he heals, because the nuke damage now, with that daggone pickup, it's gonna be pretty dirty. Especially at this early levels. He's getting a pre-20 minute daggone. Now, Phoenix forced to frickin' Icarus dive back because of the silencer again. Is getting him every single time. Good targeting coming out from Silencer. He knows why this hero is picked for him. And now Jojo get in pretty low, but will be snowball back into the fray. Viper will go down. What a clutch snowball coming from double kill from Super Rudy. This looks like it could be the last, and it will be. GG called out 16 minutes into the game for Friends Gaming, and that will be it for them. Unable to really ever come online, and it's only 16 minutes really. Let's say 17 minutes to be kind. And the game is over. Deadmau5 is playing in the background for me on the stream, and yeah, that is it. It's a complete stomp. Well, what can we say? That was that trial lane, top lane did not go well against that dual lane Dazzle Tusk. It was a disgusting combination. FG pulled off. FG got freaking wrecked by. It was unfortunate, you know. And just the builds coming out for them were kind of interesting. The Scath Maze going Tranquil Soul Ring's kind of weird. I don't know if he just picked that up at the end just for a last sort of hope. And their lane dominators like Viper and like even their tri lane should have probably dominated lane with a Scath Mage and a Wyvern. Two heroes very strong at harass. Just weren't able to do anything against that Tusk. They fed that Tusk a bit, and he snowballed out of control, you can say. And it looks like Known4 will be moving on. And it's the end for Friends Gaming. They did say they would probably be unable to play future games because one of their players would be just going on some sort of travel. But it hurts to see him go out like that. Known4 though, dominating victory. Congrats to them for moving on. And I'm not sure if there are going to be more games today, but if there aren't, thank you for watching. I'll be casting again sometime in the future.